First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from Ford Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game or trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Now a third down throw, but he misses the target, incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings. He'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Running on 1st down, Eckler down to about the 37. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Eckler, they run left side. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Sloan. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Operating from the gun. Sloan. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Lions at 11-2 now, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now a 2nd and 6. Hooker's going to throw it. His throw incomplete. Trying to find Jamison Williams, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively, because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for. Now, that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
60 average. 19 tight.
They'll go for it. Hooker. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Sloan. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
On the ready. Sloan check. On the ball. Ready.
Eckler. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Check right. Ready.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. It's Eckler again. And this time he is in. Austin Eckler. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 7-7, our score after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Now Hooker. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Go! Buffalo 18.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
With a lot of the media, Charles, ourselves included, starting to prep those MVP ballots, you wonder if last week's performance, which he admitted was not very good, if that hurt him at all coming down the stretch.
Less than 50 yards on the ground in last week's game that you referenced, and let's face it, if he has another game like that, we'll erase him from the MVP discussion. He wouldn't be talked about anymore. He has to bounce back with 100-plus in this one in order to stay in that race.
Hooker wants to change the look. They'll run with Gibbs.
Oh, look at the juke. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
19
Gibbs again. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jameer Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Ready.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. To throw on 2nd down. Sloan. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
On 1st and 10, Hooker. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
On the set.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Ready.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll look to throw again. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here we go.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a give running left is Eckler. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Austin Eckler
with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list.
And the Vikings are back within a score.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. And keeps him out of where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
124 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here.
They go play action here on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Come on, come on. Hey. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Looking to throw. Hooker. Open man right side to St. Brown. Touchdown! Alvin Ross St. Brown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked up first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the option, here's Gibbs. Able to slither by. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Elliott is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time it forced him to taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. 22 needle. Needle blue. Ready?
A final shot before break. Sloan. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A three-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Off the play fake. Sloan to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete pass.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. DJ Chark, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. They'll try and run it here. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. Oh, he put on the carpet of fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go, set. Black out. Spike 60. Set up.
Following the fumble recovery, Sloan. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Throwing on 1st down. Sloan, he'll buy some time right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end and have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A handoff, it's Eckler. He's got it to the 43 here. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Sloan. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Three.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Panther 60. Go.
4th down, a give to Gibbs. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. We're going back to the same well. It's Hawkinson again. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Eckler now between the tackles into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They'll go with the keeper, and I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Up the middle with Eckler. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. They'll try and throw for it. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play.
Okay, ready?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now Hooker going to change things up a bit. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Hurry.
They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Operating from the gun, Sloan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Ready?
They're going to try and run. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. My goodness, 225 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. First down throw here. It's Hooker. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Cowboy 80.
Hooker on first down. Catch made here by Campbell. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
In motion right, that's Williams. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They'll go again with Gibbs. And some room to run now. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A big play in this football game. Third down and 1. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to got there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Eckler, they run left side. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Austin Eckler, 65 yards. And the Vikings use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing here is Hooker. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd down.
19 Lions. Ready.
Hooker to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
This game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Hooker wants to change the look. Gibbs trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd down, goal to go. Now Hooker. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game.
79 Broncos, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Here's Hooker. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Josie Jewell. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And the Vikings hands team able to recover. And that should just about do it. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Vikings, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it